Good day, family and friends, and welcome once again to Smokepot and Balanced Kitchen. You're here with your one and only Mr. Smokepot. As usual, you know, all we do is food. So today we're going to be introducing to you something that's, I hear people saying they've never seen it before, but it takes me back to my childhood days. Ackee is something that goes a long way. It goes with many different things. But for some time now, I've been hearing ackee and saltfish as if that's the only blend. You can do ackee vegetarian style. You can add ackee to almost anything. So today I'm going to do some ackee and chicken. Back in the days, we would do a lot of ackee and chicken back, whatever we had in terms of chicken, because it complements it very well. So today I'm definitely going to be doing some ackee and some chicken. So as you can see here, I have my ackee already and everything. I already have some water boiling. I'm going to be adding a little sea salt, right? I'm going to add some sea salt to this boiling water. Just about a half teaspoon. I'm trying to get the ackee to have a nice little flavor from early, all right? And then immediately I'm going to be pouring in my ackee. And you're gonna allow it to boil. Now you have different types of ackees. You have some very soft ackees, but you have some very hard ackees also. I usually prefer the ones that's very hard. They stand up with whatever that you're adding to the ackee mix, alright? So hopefully this is a hard one. I really don't know. But you test it quite often to make sure it's not crumbling too quick, alright? So we're gonna be having that boiling. Hopefully when it get back to a boil, I'm gonna give it maybe about 5 minutes. So as I'm saying, I'm gonna be doing some ackee and chicken. So here I have my chicken cut real small and all clean, washed with vinegar as usual. Now I realize nowadays people do not like to be watching things for so long. So I'm doing everything to cut it down where you still get the full understanding, see exactly what I'm doing in a short period of time as possible, alright? So now these are my seasonings that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to over season. I'm going to use a little sea salt. I'm going to be using some black pepper. Health-wise, turmeric is extremely good and it goes well even with the colors. I'm going to use a little paprika. I'm going to use some garlic powder, and I'm going to be using a little bit of browning. Along with that, I'm just going to be using some onion right here, some red bell pepper, some orange sweet pepper, and also some scotch bonnet pepper. So as I'm saying, let me just go ahead and do my little seasoning. The paprika, I'm using like about a half teaspoon, because as you realize, this is about 2 pounds of chicken I have cut up. Paprika, a half teaspoon. Garlic, I'm going to be put about a 3/4 teaspoon. Black pepper, half teaspoon. And please use your measuring cup or spoon or whatever it is. Do not do what I'm doing. And my salt, just a half teaspoon. Because I said this in my video before, when it comes to the salt content of the food, it's better you add less. And then as you go along, you can build your flavor with salt or whatever it is. But if you over season now, and then you do whatever you're frying, you're sauteing or whatever, then it's hard to take away if it's over seasoned, if it's too salty or anything. So use a light amount of season, and then as you go along, you build your flavor. So I'm going to be seasoning up this, leave it for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to show you the frying. All right. Okay, there we go. I put a little bit of browning just because, you know, it gives a nice little color, a nice contrast with the ackee, the yellow ackee. So when I fry this now, it's going to be having a dark brown color. And as I'm saying, the contrast with the ackee, that goes well. So here, as you can see, I added some oil to my pot because I'm going to be frying my chicken before I add them with my ackee. While you can see my ackee is boiling. It seems like it's one of the harder type. So I just tested it. It's not cooked as yet. So I'm giving it a few more minutes. So we're gonna be frying our chicken right now. Alrighty. Alright, I don't want to get them too basically I don't want to get them overcooked. Because this process, the process with the ackee is not going to be too long, so I want them to get, you know, just okay. You know, maybe have a little bit left in them to fry. You know. Right now that small amount of seasoning that I gave it, and it still carries that beautiful aroma. I'm just adding everything and just do one frying right here. That's a relatively big pot. But guys, remember, it's Smokepot and Balanced Kitchen. Remember, subscribe, share, like. Please be watching the videos. Just give a thumbs up. It's really appreciated. Your notification bell, please turn it on so you see my videos when they're up. And if you will dislike something or like something, make a comment so I can make necessary correction. You know, in the meanwhile, just stay safe. But I'll be back to continue. Yes guys, at this time our chicken needs to be turned. As I'm saying, I'm not over frying it. So just turn them nice. As you can see, they're getting brown and nice. You know, you turn all of them, and within the next like 4 or 5 minutes or so, even less than that. Just continue to test them, because you know we have different type of cuts in it. So you'll have some finishing up before some. Okay, so like these small pieces, they're gonna be finished much quicker. And I'll see them. Alrighty. And while we're doing that, our ackee also is at a point where I don't want them too soft, so it's finished right there. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take them, strain it. Right, strain it. You gotta strain off the water of your ackee. I did that in my previous video, but I'm still, you know, doing so you'll see exactly what I'm doing. You know, I do not want that to grow. So yeah, you strain your ackee like so. Right, and then you try to get most of your water off. And then after that, you just have it sitting and wait until we're ready again with our chicken. Alright, so that's it. Okay guys, now I finished. As you can see, this is the chicken, all nice and brown and beautiful. So I removed some of the oil, so I have a small amount of oil right here. Now I'm going to be adding my additional season. So I have a reasonable amount of onion right here. As you can see, I love working with onion. And I have some red sweet pepper, some orange pepper, and I have a little scotch bonnet pepper, right? So we saute that just for a quick minute. Alright, so we get them all, you know, broken up. And then I'm getting the onion just a little caramelized, not too much. You can do that for about a minute or two. As I'm saying, I do not want them to be mushy. Right, so that would be good for me. I'm going to be adding a little, just a touch, right? The salt. I like to get my season tasting all night before I do too much addition to it. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic and a little bit of black pepper. Right, and that's all I'm gonna put right there. a good stir. And then to that mix now, we're gonna add back our chicken, alright? So you add back your chicken to that. Oops. So we just basically make sure that our seasoning and our fried chicken just becomes one. This is a time when I personally have to make sure that it's tasting, you know, it's getting where I want it to be. So it's a little bit. I think I might need a pinch more salt. Yes, it's a little bit bland. It's a little bit bland. So I want, before I include my ackee, I want to make sure this is just right. Alright, now my ackee, I'm gonna add my ackee to that. So here we have my ackee. And this ackee is hard. It's one of the better ones. So I put it towards the middle so I can just now basically put the seasoning and the chicken on top of it. So it's gonna get one, it's gonna become one happy family. Alright, we're gonna cover this and we're gonna leave it to sit for a few minutes. Just so making sure that everything ties together right now. And we're gonna leave this and we're gonna make sure it's gonna sit for about 4 minutes. And it's supposed to get all that flavor from the chicken, so everything should be one. So today I'm going to be plating with some vegetables. You know, I've been trying some vegetarian stuff and different stuff, trying to lose a few pounds to make sure I'm staying healthy. So because I'm the one who's going to be tasting today, I'm going to be tasting with some vegetables. So stick around because the best is yet to come. Ackee and my chicken has been finished. It's properly cooked and everything. And I told you I'm doing some vegetables today. So that's what it looked like. And it smells very, very aromatic. It smells out of this world. And this is what I'll be doing today in terms of my plating. The vegetables are there. I use some salad, some lettuce, and I have some mixed vegetables in between. I'm just trying to give a nice little contrast and everything. Alright, I'm trying to get a little of everything on this right now. Alright, here's my ackee. Okay. A few pieces of small pieces of chicken. And guys, as I said, for those who don't know about ackee with chicken, go try it out. You might change from being an ackee and saltfish person into being an ackee and chicken person. So get a good look at this, and I'm gonna taste to let you guys see what it's really like. So as usual, let me put it down right there so you can now guys, I'm gonna be enjoying. I'll let you know exactly what it tastes like. The plate looks real good. It looks like I'm supposed to just put it down and admire it as usual. Then you know, let me take a taste before I go to my ackee and my chicken. Let me taste this vegetable that I did. I did it just with some garlic butter. This mixed vegetable. Nice. It's really nice. That's not the highlight. I didn't even show you guys how I made this vegetable. But all I did is steam it down, and then after I strained it, I added some garlic butter to it. Banging, really nice. Alright, let me taste the chicken right now. That's good, guys. Salt content perfect. Chicken not overdone. I can taste the onions and the sweet peppers. It complements it very, very well. Let me taste the ackee now. This is a very firm ackee. And that's the way I love it. It doesn't just mashes out just like that. It have a little of the chicken flavor. Just a hint of salt. It came through the right way. Overall, guys, this combination is something you need to try. It's very delicious. So guys, once again, thanks for the support. Continue to be safe. Remember, this is Smokepot and Balance Kitchen. Big up Mr. Balance in England every time. Big up all my family and friends, all my supporters. Continue to support us. Leave a message, comment, we look forward to them. And just continue to support and subscribe, share, like. This is your one and only Smokepot. Peace out.